Hi, welcome to That's the Watch, the channel where we talk about watches. This is my first review of a watch, but before I do that, let me share with you some thoughts on my first video. Well, when I did the first video, I sent to my friends and families and asked them for some constructive criticism. Some of them came back to me and said, "This is a watch channel, why aren't you featuring any watches?" Yes, that was my fault on my first ever video. And a couple of my friends also said that I behaved like Stevie Wonder with my head up in the air like that and not looking at the camera. Well, that was my first time doing a video and I'm not very confident as well. Now, let's go back to talk about watches. Today, I'm going to feature a Seiko 5 watch. Not this Seiko 5 that has a S as a logo. Actually, it's not an S, but it's an S as a logo that looks like S. So, I'm going to feature a generation older than the current Seiko 5 series. I've scoured all over the YouTubeverse before I purchased my first Seiko 5 watch. I realized that a lot of the Seiko 5 videos out there are in the series of SNKE and SNKL. These are mostly having a case diameter of 37 to 39 mm. Some are 40. The one on my wrist now is 43 mm. I seldom come across a Seiko 5 that comes with a 43 mm and it sits really nice on my wrist. I will show you the watch now and let's talk watches. The watch comes in a simple packaging, just a cardboard box, and in the cardboard box are just foams to protect the box and keep it in place. The watch is not in the box now, which is already in my hand, which I will show you now. This is the SNKM87K1. It is a black dial version. You can see there's a little bit of sunburst on the black dial with applied indexes, applied logo, and a applied Seiko 5 logo. It is a day-date function, which is one of the key elements of Seiko 5. And it comes with brushed and polished finishing. The diameter is 43 mm. And the height is around 11 mm. Lug to lug from here to here is 50 mm. And it comes with a 22 mm bracelet, which is brushed and polished. The bracelet looks nice, just that these are not solid link bracelets. If you can see at the end, these are not solid link bracelets. And it's not a push pin or screw pin link. So when it comes to changing or removing the links, it's a bit of a challenge, but can still be managed. Interestingly enough, even though it's an affordable automatic watch, it comes with a display case, which you can see the 7S26 movement here. On the wrist, let me show you. It sits really well on my 6.5-inch wrist, and it looks really good. It looks really luxurious, and it looks expensive, even though this is just a sub USD $100 watch. I forgot to mention that the crystal that they use are Hardlex, which is a proprietary crystal from Seiko. Most of the Seiko sub $500 watches comes with Hardlex. It's better than mineral crystal, but they are definitely not sapphire. so you still will get scratches on that. SNKM87K1 has a water resistance of 50 meters, so it is good for splashes, rain, bath, shower, but it's definitely not recommended for diving. Maybe some light swimming, but I will not use this watch if I go swimming. Also, this is not a screw down crown, which will not be able to protect you when you're in the water and you accidentally pull it out. This one, the first pull is to adjust the date, the second pull is to adjust the time. As this 7S26 movement does not have hacking function, so when you pull out to change the time, the second hand will not stop. So, what are the things that I like about this watch and what are my quibbles? Well, first of all, this looks expensive. For a sub USD $100 watch, this really looks good. It comes from a reliable brand, Seiko, with a reliable workhorse movement, the 7S26, and it comes with a display case, which you can appreciate the movements of the 7S26. On top of that, it comes with a 43-hour power reserve, which is quite a lot for an entry-level automatic watch. And what are my quibbles? First and foremost, it's an unsigned crown. Well, for entry-level, without a signed crown, it's not that much of an issue, but it's still a quibble of mine. The bracelet. I really do not like this bracelet. It doesn't feel solid enough. Let me know in the comments below what kind of bracelet you want to see this watch in. Maybe I'll get some and change it up for you to see. It doesn't feel solid, that's the thing. And the last thing is that the date complication. If only the date complication comes in black with white words, then you'll blend in completely well with the black dial. The last thing I felt that I have some quibbles on this is no hacking. But for an entry-level watch at this price, with a workhorse of 7S26 movement, I'm still okay with it. I'm still okay without hacking, and I can still control how to change the time as and when I want to. So what do you think? So there you have it. I've given you my review of this Seiko 5 on my wrist, the SNKM87K1. What do you think of it? Would you like me to have it in different straps, different bracelets? Please let me know. Tell me which are the ones that you want, and I'll change it up for you, and maybe I'll do a video to show that, or I will just take some pictures of the new straps and I'll post it in my Facebook group. Okay, see you in the next video.